In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use our um, Excel import tool to add your menu for your Craver app. The first step is to create your Excel sheet. You probably have received the sample product list from us in Excel format, and you can open that with any Excel spreadsheet viewer that you want. We have two main sheets in that in our Excel import tool. The first one is the product variations, and the second one are customization option. And I'm going to cover that for you, and you can see that the different things, the different values that we have for each one of them. The product variation is basically your menu, is where you can add all your categories, products, and product variations. And with that, you can create your menu. Couple of things to make sure that you pay attention to. So categories are basically, so here I have two categories, beverages and salad. One important thing is that if I add another salad with lowercase, so because the cases are different, these are going to be two different categories. So that's one thing to pay attention to. The uppercase, lowercase for categories, product, and variations are very important. But the first one, so you put the category name, and then the second one is the product name. So in this case, I'm saying I have a category beverages, and underneath that, I have a product called latte. And you can see that I have two rows for with beverages and latte because I have two different variations for it. So I have a latte small and latte large as two different variations. What this will happen is that now I have a category that I can go into, and then in that I can see all the list of products for category. When I go inside latte, I see that I have two options to choose from, either small or large. Now, the variation type is basically the value that I can select for the variation. I can say that this is the difference between the different variation. Is it on size, on type, or style? So in this case, it's a size. An example for type will be, for example, tea. If I have a Earl Grey tea or a rooibos tea, then I can select the variation type to be type or style for that. And then the variation value is basically saying what is the value that we should show for this one. So it will be latte and this will be small. The same thing in the large one will be large. The price is basically the appropriate price for each one of these items. The next column is the prep time. You can set prep times if you want. You don't have to set it. It could be 0. And then the final categories, the final columns you see here are customization, has customization. And I will cover this after I cover customization side. Now, if I go to the customization option, you will see a similar type of things here. We do have customization groups and the name and title of the customization groups, customization option, price add-on, is it mandatory, the minimum options, maximum options, and maximum quantity. So let me explain what are these different options. So customization group is basically the modifier group that you have. We have two fields for it, a name and a title. Name will be something that you would see. A title is something that the customer will see. So you can, for example, have a milk type for latte, and I can have milk type for an Americano, and can have two different modifier groups, but then have the same title for them. So that way, customer will see the same thing, although I have two different modifier group. Again, similar to categories and products, the modifier groups that have the same name will be basically grouped together. So here, what it means is that underneath the milk type, there are three options, which are whole milk, soy, and almond. The price add-on is basically the price that is for each one of these. So 0, 50 cents, and 50 cents. Now, is mandatory will define is selecting an option from milk type, from this customization group, is that mandatory or not? And in this case is yes. The minimum options and maximum options will basically give you a way to select what is like how many should the customer select when they're adding this modifier group. Example here is 1 on 1 for milk type. That means that they need to select one, and until they select one, they cannot move forward. And then the maximum quantity is basically how many of that the same modifier can they add. And in this case is zero. That means there's no quantity option for it. You can set that to 1, 2, 3, or more than that as well. And in the case of add protein, which is a different type of modifier, you can see that the three options that are available are chicken, salmon, and hard-boiled egg, and retrospective prices for that. Now, this one is not mandatory, so it's optional. You can add that, and then you can add up to three customization to your. You can add up to three protein to your salad in this case. Now you can see that we have two different customization groups, milk type and add protein. And these are the final column in the product variation. You can see has customization milk type and has customization add protein. And then here with yes and no, you can select which one of these modifiers will apply to which one of these products. So, and product items. So for example, here what we're saying is that small and large latte will have milk type, but they don't have add protein option. Americano will not have milk type or add protein option. And all our salads will have the add protein options, but not the milk type. And this is how you can create your menu, and then you can use our admin panel to import your menu into your Craver app. That's what I wanted to cover here. If you have any questions, please feel free to send us an email at support@craverapp.com, and we'll be more than happy to assist you.